what's the first thing that you should do, Amy, if you suspect you have OCD?
Wow, that's a great question. The first thing, I think the first thing is to see if you can seek out some resources just to learn more about it. Certainly the International OCD Foundation and OCD, going online and doing some reading to try to learn more about it, then can kind of offer that guidance to figure out what next steps to take. Looking for an OCD therapist is often really important, because although I think some individuals can do a good bit of the work on their own, most of the time it's really important to have therapist guided exposures and therapist assistance at some point in the process. I don't know many people who have really been able to do go through the process of learning how to manage their OCD purely on their own. And I'm sure that I just haven't met people who have done that. But I think it's really beneficial for people to have the support and the guidance through the process, and having a specialist to be a part of that can be life-changing. I always say to the people I'm working with, my job is to work my way out of a job.
Yeah.
I hope you become your own expert, and that way you know everything I know, you know what to do, and you're in charge of this.
Yeah, I've done well when you don't need me anymore. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and I kind of compare it to learning how to drive a car. Like, if you pick up a driver's manual, you're not going to know how to drive a car. You're going to know the basics, but it's not until you're actually in the car pushing the pedals that you figure out how to do this. And so that's the difference between reading a manual and engaging in a therapy process.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, a couple of other things. There's just great books out there in bibliotherapy just to read on OCD as well. So
yeah.
I might have written one, shameless self-promotion. Yes, OCD answer book available on Amazon.
By Patrick's book.
By Patrick B. McGrath. Yeah.
I always recommend, read these books and let's do this together.
I know my book is the one you recommend the most to everybody. Every time, of course, yes. Thank you. I had a big spike in sales in Kansas last year, so yeah, this is really great.